Before this video starts, guys, I am being 110% completely honest with you guys, and I am just being completely honest. So yeah, let's get into the video. Also, before this video starts, please be sure to watch the whole video to understand every single thing that I am saying in this video and understand like what I'm saying in this video. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Side, and I'm back with another video. I really didn't even want to make this video. I didn't want to like continuing on this topic, but Mixton has been saying a lot of stuff over Twitter, and I'm just going to be responding to all of that. I'm just going to be showing some stuff that he said and some complete bullshit stuff that he is doing. So the first thing we're going to start off is where all of this started on Twitter. I'm just gonna like read this off and then play this video. He said, "If I changed my Yeti settings and edited the sounds in Audacity, you wouldn't be able to hear me jitter or butterfly click at all. All I did in this video was edit a simple setting on the computer." And he said he made some edits on his computer to mask the click like sounds so you cannot hear him clicking. And yeah, we're just gonna watch it. So yeah. And this is full turned up and stuff like that, so yeah, let's just watch it.
Alright guys, I just want to show you how easy it is to make your background noise pretty much go away. All I did was change a setting on my computer, nothing with Audacity or my microphone, and as you can see here, if I click while like I'm PvPing, you could basically not hear it at all. So yeah, it's that easy to do something like that. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys.
Okay, this is a little laggy. I'm sorry, but obviously, okay. So, like, you can hear, like, obviously you can't hear him clicking, right? But his whole negotiation thing, or whatever, or, like, reasoning is that he changed some settings on his computer and stuff like that to make it so you cannot hear his clicks at all in the video that I exposed him for. So that's his whole thing, that he legit, like, changed some settings to mask, like, his clicks so you cannot hear him at all. So what I have to say about that is that makes no fucking sense. Like, it really doesn't. If he changed settings to make it so you cannot hear his mouse clicks at all, then why can we hear him like opening up fence gates and refilling in my video? Now, moving on to my next thing, that what he said is he took the slow mode parts in my video and made it into his own little thing to post on Twitter, right? And he said, and he slow-mode this way farther than what I had, and he muted the sound so badly that you can barely hear him talking. So look, okay, so let me just pause this right here, and let me bring it back here, right? Okay, hold on, okay, I don't know why this is going, okay. So this is fully up. Now look, my sounds are all the way up. This is my what my Twitter's on, Google Chrome. It's all the way up. This is full sound, right? So let's just listen to this. Just listen how low of the volume he put it on, just to try and make people think that he's innocent. Just listen. Okay, so if you guys are wondering, you cannot hear him clicking at all in those parts. It's because he muted the sound on it. Like, he made the sound so dim where the point you can't even hear anything in it besides a little bit of the slow mode of him talking. Like, he literally did this. Now, I'm literally recording this, no cuts, no nothing. I'm going to go to my video. So let's go to YouTube, right? Let's click here. Let's go to my channel. Alright, and let's go to my exposing video. Now look, this is full sound, right? Full sound. Okay, let me find the part. It's right here. And now listen to this on YouTube, my part. You know, none of these volumes have been changed at all. None of them. And yeah, like look, this is full volume. And just listen to this.
Next clip, PvP or something. Alrighty guys, there are some people. Alrighty guys, there are some people outside the base. Let's go. Oh shoot. Ooh. Oh, this guy has my skin on. Oh! Almost comboed him in. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this gap. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this gap.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure that you guys can hear it way more clearly in my video. You know, this is full sound and everything, than what he put on Twitter, completely dimmed out and stuff like that. Like, you guys seen that I didn't change any of the volumes. All the volume is completely up. And even if he would try and say that I tried to change the volumes, like, on my YouTube video, it wouldn't that... I recorded this in one whole clip. Wouldn't I have to dim my voice out too? Or can you still hear me clearly as when I watched this part? And then that moves on to my next thing. Is, like, I legit told him that, and he said that it was all the way up, and people were, like, agreeing with him. Right? So, like, you cannot hear this at all. Like, at all. And this isn't even my last thing. Like, bring it back to what he said with the Audacity settings. Like, when you're jitter clicking 12 CPS, now let me go to Minecraft just to explain this. When you're jitter clicking like this, my mouse is, like, really quiet, but I'm a jitter click. Whenever you're jittering like this, consistently, it's a way louder sound than when you're doing this. Because look, think about it. Like, when he refilled, there was only a second of noise when he did this. When he opened fence gates, it was like a second of noise when he was like this. But when you're jitter clicking, it's like 5 seconds of noise. Like you have to completely, keep clicking. So there's more noise. Like, there's a longer point of noise. I'm sorry, it's really confusing, and, like, I know I'm, like, going over my words a lot, but you're going to be able to hear this over this. It's just a louder noise. It is literally just a louder noise. And then, alright, that's for that part, for what I have to say about that. Moving on to my next thing, what he said, and I'll bring you guys right back. Alrighty guys, bringing me back to my next point is what he was saying about me. So let's just read it. This kid really does enjoy using me for views. Just look at his pinned tweet. Now, I did unpin this tweet because it was from a while ago. It was like like last month, like middle of last month, and I honestly just forgot that it was on there, that I had it pinned, because I pinned it when I made the video. But the matter of the fact is that I did not use it for views. I do not make zero money from YouTube. I am not eligible to make money. I care about getting a lot of views, but it's not to get money or clout or anything like that. It is simply just to get the point out there. I made this video to explain the real reason why Mixton was unpartnered. And that was the whole thing. Moving on to my next thing right here is these DMs right here. So, if you guys want to read them, you guys can read them. It's just, I agree to everything. I did want to join his faction, and I did want to actually, like talk to him and stuff like that. You know, like, we used to be kind of chill. We used to talk a lot on Telegram, and, we used to, I wanted to join his faction and stuff like that, and be in his faction when he was on Faithful. Once he left Faithful, I did not want to join his faction or anything like that on HC Nations, because I personally don't like that server. It just doesn't get a lot of, players, and it's just not that fun to me. But when he was on Faithful, when I do play Faithful, and I actually had fun, I have fun on Faithful, that's why I play Faithful. So, I didn't want to, go ask to be in his faction on AC Nation, so I didn't ask him about it, and stuff like that. I still wanted to try and, I still wanted to talk to him in Discord, because I thought we were chill. But this all ended whenever I asked him if he was auto-clicking. I said, yo, I literally confronted him. I was like, yo, you're auto-clicking in your video, and that he continued to cuss me out. He called me some hurtful things like a weeaboo and stuff like that, which isn't even that bad, but I mean, I think it's still bad and stuff. He told me to, go suck somebody else's dick and shit like that. And I mean, if you guys really want to see him, I can make a video, showing our DMs. I don't really care. There's nothing for me to hide. I did want to join his faction. I did want to talk to him in Discord, but all of that changed whenever he started cussing me out and shit like that, and I realized he wasn't that cool at all. So that's pretty much that. Like, and these, like, if it's kind of making it look like these were all at the same time. You know, these, like, I did not beg him at all. I asked him maybe once a day, once a couple of days, if he wanted to hang out on Discord, like, what kind of things that he wanted, like, how do I join your faction and stuff like that. These were not all, like, in the same order. Like, let's go to our Telegram. So these are where he DM'd, this is where he forwarded the messages and stuff like that. See how, like, they're all together, but really a lot of this stuff didn't happened probably like back in here when we were chill and stuff like that. Actually, that's whenever I messaged him about auto clicking. Oh, so like right up in here and stuff like that. Like, I asked him if he wanted to hang out. Like, yo man, you want to hang out in Discord? And, you know, obviously he just replied with, you know, like a lot of his things because he didn't want to hang out or whatever. But yeah, I never once like begged him to join. Like, I never said to, like, please Mixton, I really just want to join your faction. Like, I never said please. I never said anything like that. I was just like, hey man, can I join your faction? Or hey man, do you want to chill in Discord today? Or want to hang out or whatever? And I didn't spam him or anything like that. I messaged him like once. Like, if I were to message him like to hang out on Discord, it was probably once a day or like once every couple days whenever he was still on Faithful. Actually, when he left Faithful, I didn't even like message him a lot anymore or anything like that. So yeah, that wraps up this whole thing, and I'll bring you guys back with my next thing that I'd like to talk about. Alright guys, bringing me back to my next thing I want to talk about is our like Twitter replies. So obviously we went over this stuff and my response to what he said, and then this, whenever he apparently, like, he dimmed the volume in this to make it so you cannot hear it. Like, you cannot hear him clicking when refilling and opening fence gates. And I literally played this whole full version with volume all the way up, and I literally played mine on my video with the volume all the way up. And you guys can tell me what you guys think about that in the description. But now let's just move on. So he said, I said you legit dimmed the volume in this response. If you listen to the full volume version of my video, you can blatantly hear it, LMAO. And he said, also, I don't know about you, but when I PvP, I click my mouse harder when I'm refilling pots rather than clicking normally because I get ganged on by multiple people and start panicking. Now saying with this is that when you're refilling, it doesn't take that long, so it's not a long chance to hear the sound. And the fact that we can hear the sound whenever he's refilling and opening up the fence gates, so, and it, like, you can hear that, but you cannot hear him PvPing, clicking consistently 12 CPS. When you're clicking 12 CPS consistently, as I proved in the part before this, it's a longer amount of sound, like, it's a longer time, so you have a way better chance of hearing it than hearing a few seconds of single clicking, rather than like 5 to 10 seconds of straight jitter clicking consistently. That's I know it's really confusing, but that is that. Just play back if you need to a couple times just to realize what I'm saying there. And moving on to what I said that really doesn't matter, because if you're clicking 12 CPS consistent, it is a longer time of noise. When refilling, it is like a second of sound. Still, you should be able to hear you clicking 12 CPS consistently for more than 5 seconds at a time. And then that's pretty much what I just said before this. And he said, you're forgetting that when PvPing, you're spamming keys, whether it is from strafing or splashing pots. When you refill, it's nothing but clicking, then hitting escape to get out of your inventory, right? So what he's saying is that when PvPing, it is like harder to hear him clicking 12 CPS consistently. But why can we hear it perfectly fine in any of his other videos? He's gonna say that he changed his Audacity, but still, that when you're clicking 12 CPS consistently, it is a way louder noise than when you're single clicking, no matter how much. And there's a way longer time of span, like a way longer time span to hear it in. I know this is really confusing. I know it's hard to understand, but moving on to, yeah, I'm pretty sure I covered everything with that. So I covered all of that. And then I said, this is incredibly true, but there is no reason why you can hear you clicking when refilling / opening fence gates and not being able to hear you click 12 CPS consistently. When clicking 12 CPS consistently is louder than single clicking. right? Then he said, I have explained this reasoning behind this. So he's saying the Audacity masked his clicks, and you cannot hear his clicks at all. He changed settings to where you cannot hear his clicks at all. So therefore saying, then why can we hear him clicking? If he changed his settings to make it so that you cannot hear him clicking at all, why can we still hear him clicking when refilling and opening fence gates, but we cannot hear him PvPing? It's just he's auto-clicking. He was auto-clicking. Now, like, I really don't care that he auto-clicked, but, like, he's a YouTuber. You shouldn't, like, he's competing. He's, like what C. Brady said, he's competing competitively. Like, I didn't even want to do this all, but he really made me mad whenever he, was cursing me out in Telegram and stuff like that. Like, it made me upset. Like, he was saying a whole bunch of hurtful things. So, back to what I was saying, which makes absolutely no sense. You change your Audacity to make it so you can't hear your click, but you can still hear you clicking when refilling and stuff, but not when you're PvPing. Look, man, just stop. You're digging yourself deeper into your lie. Now, I honestly believe that is completely true. I think that he is trying to, trying to cover up him auto-clicking. If he would have just admitted to auto-clicking in the first place, this wouldn't have gone out of proportion. He wouldn't be getting as much hate as he is getting now. And, and then he showed me this video. If you guys want to watch this video, I will leave a link to it. It's just showing you how to edit, and stuff like that. And I did watch this, and then I said, and then bringing up to my next point is that whenever I first asked him if he was auto-clicking and stuff, or confronted him about it, he first said to me that his mic was far away. He said that his mic was far away. This was before I made my video. This was before I went to see Brady. This was before any of that. And then I said, you said you used it to, no, not that, wait. Oh yeah, yeah, this is it. You said you used it to deafen your click sounds when it didn't do that. Which it didn't do that. Okay, hold on, I messed that up. He said, you said you used it to deafen your click sounds, which it didn't do that. You can hear you click sounds when opening fence gates and refilling so vividly. You're just auto-clicking so blatantly, and I'm really trying to cover it up. I'm done arguing with you, man. And then he said, yeah, you're obviously not reading what I'm saying. Ever since you started talking to me, you tried to use me for your own personal gain, so trying your best to push this whole auto-clicking thing is no shock to me. I don't understand what he's trying to say about personal gain. I do YouTube for fun. I make Let's Plays. I make Minecraft videos. I play Fortnite. I play the computer for absolute fun. I really don't care that if I get big on YouTube or anything. At first, I'm doing it for fun. I don't make zero money from doing YouTube at all. I could see if I was using him for views or if I was using him to make money, but I am not making any money at all. The only reason why I did this and made my video was because of the hurtful things that he had said to me. The only reason why I went to C. Brady about this was because I know that C. Brady has a bigger following. I know that he could have gotten it more known out there that Mixton was auto-clicking, because he obviously didn't believe me whenever I told him. So I wanted to prove my point, and I wanted to, tell him, you said bad stuff to me, so I'm going to say anything to you. Alrighty, guys, I'm extremely sorry for the random cut in the last clip. My mother did walk in the room and ask me to help her, and I have helped her, and I am back. So, yeah, back to what I was saying, I am not doing this for no personal gain. I made this video of exposing Mixton for auto-clicking, one, because he was blatantly auto-clicking in it, and two, because he cursed me out and called me very hurtful names whenever I asked him if he was auto-clicking and stuff like that. That was before I even made my video, before I went to see Brady. I went to see Brady for 3 because he has a bigger following. He can get it more known out there that Mixton was auto-clicking. So, yeah. That pretty much wraps it up. I'm just going to cover over the last things that we went over. So, we explained this, what his whole reasoning is for not being able to hear his clicks, and what I had to say about it, which was that if you're going to mute your clicks, because he said he muted his clicks, when you're going to mute your clicks, why can we still hear you opening and refilling, but not hearing you PvP? He is just simply auto-clicking. And then in this, we played this version and my version, and I had the sounds completely up, all the way up for you. And yeah, and he in his version, the volume is dimmed to the point where you cannot hear him clicking. You can barely hear him talking. And then my version, you can obviously hear him clicking and hear him talking and stuff like that. But in this, it's just completely dimmed. And then my third reason was obviously the clout and stuff like that, and all of the me trying to use him for views and stuff. Like, back to what I was saying, I make zero money from YouTube. I don't make any money from YouTube. There's no point for me to try and get a high amount of views besides me just trying to get it more known out there. A view is somebody who who clicks on your video and watches it. Obviously, I simply just want the views just for people to watch the video and understand it and prove my point on what I am saying. It would be different if I was making money from this, from them watching it. I am not making no money from them watching it. I just want them to watch it just to understand what is going on. And yeah, that pretty much has to wrap it up for this video. I am so sorry that it is so long, but there was just so much stuff that I wanted to explain. And I apologize for having to make this video. I didn't want this to continue on. I know I'm going to get called probably, like, saying that I made this video just for views and I made this, but no, I'm simply making this video to back up every single reason and my reasoning and stuff like that for what Mixton had to say over Twitter. And if he does make a video, I might have to respond to it, because I'm not just going to let him talk and stuff like that. I'd like talk and explain his things to what I'm saying and not explain back, because that's just not what I don't think I shouldn't do that. But anyways, that is going to wrap it up for this video. I thank every single one of you who have watched the whole entire thing. And even if you have some questions understanding it, just comment down below, and comment down below what you guys think. I'm really thankful for all of the good feedback and stuff lately. And yeah, I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.